Good evening, and thank you so much for tuning to Twin State Sports. I'm Zach Simonar. Heading into their weekend series with Arkansas, the Mississippi State Bulldogs own the country's #2 overall ranking, but after a humbling sweep in Fayetteville, the Diamond Dogs have fallen in the latest poll. Mississippi State checks in at #8 this week, one spot behind the Hogs, who ripped apart the Dogs, outscoring the visitors 27-10 in the series. State has its first 3-game losing streak of the season after the letdown, but doesn't have time to mope around. They'll head to Trustmark Park in nearby Pearl for a Governor's Cup showdown with Mississippi that comes up tomorrow. Now, 17th ranked Ole Miss came out on the wrong end of a terrific college baseball game on Saturday, falling 6-5 in 10 innings at #23 Auburn. The loss meant another series loss for Ole Miss, who's now piled up 4 L's in their last 6 SEC games. Cooper Johnson hit a clutch game-tying home run in the 9th, while Tyler Keenan gave the Rebels the lead in the 10th, only to see the Ole Miss Rebel bullpen not be able to finish off the job. Ole Miss takes on the aforementioned Mississippi State Bulldogs tomorrow in that Governor's Cup showdown. First pitch is set for 6 p.m. After dropping his first set, senior Nuno Bourget dug deep to help clinch a 4-1 win for Mississippi State men's tennis, propelling them to their second straight SEC championship. The 6th-ranked Dogs got all they wanted from 12th-ranked Tennessee. They improved to 22-3 on the season. Bourget was handed the 2019 SEC Tournament MVP for his clutch performance. It was the Dogs' 3rd program title overall after picking up their first in 1996. Next up for State, the NCAA Tournament. That begins next week, Friday. And for the first time in program history, the Ole Miss women's golf team is the champion of the Southeastern Conference. The Rebels defeating South Carolina 3-2 in the final of match play to claim the title yesterday. Macy Sameski won each of her 3 matches over the weekend and defeated the Gamecocks' Lois Kago on the 22nd hole to claim the conference title. For Mississippi, the Rebs are going to learn their postseason regional site fate on Wednesday afternoon during the NCAA selection show. It's going to air at 4:30 on Golf Channel. The Atlanta Braves finished off an interleague series victory over the Cleveland Indians last night by blasting Cleveland 11-5 on Sunday Night Baseball. Josh Donaldson, looking his old MVP self, going 3 for 4, hammered a pair of long balls on a 4 RBI night. Freddie Freeman also picked up a pair of ribbies on a 3-hit night as Atlanta crept to within 1 game of first-place Philadelphia, who lost on Sunday. The Braves are off tonight before opening up a 3-game road series against the NL Central's last-place Reds. And veteran tight end Benjamin Watson, who intended to retire after last season, is now considering a return to the NFL for a 16th season. 38-year-old Watson spent 4 of the last 5 years of his career with the Saints and played in every single game with New Orleans in 2018. He hauled in 35 passes for 400 yards and 2 scores. Where he could play, that's the biggest question. A return to the Saints may be possible, but not likely after New Orleans, of course, signed Jared Cook to a 2-year, $15 million contract. That was late last month, so we'll have to see how it all plays out. Maybe he decides to retire after all.
Yeah, it could happen.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.